Scott from Order's back with another episode of Shit I Got This Week. This week's episode is going to have some claim sales, some eBay purchases, and a nice little win from Chris the Comic Vet's like 8,000 subscriber giveaway or some shit like that. Anyways, check this out and let's hit some books. Alright, let's get started with the win from Chris's subscriber celebration. Mark from Legion of Comics decided to do a little giveaway during Chris's subscriber celebration, and I was lucky enough to win. So here is what I got. Batman 118, a big time collectibles variant, black and white version, I guess. I don't know. Also from Mark was Something is Killing the Children, and I believe this is episode. This is issue number 25. It was like a 1 in 25 retailer incentive by, I don't remember who, someone hung low or something like that. Anyways, those were my victories. Big shout out to Chris. He had a great subscriber giveaway, and Mark for the donation to the event. Next, let's roll into a claim sale. This is kind of one of those, what the fuck was I thinking? But I already yelled out claim, so I took it. I actually do need a copy of this, but need, all being a relative term, but I didn't realize how poor the condition was on this one. You know, I guess I paid 8.0 money for a 4.0 book, but yeah, we've all done that before. Then finally, you can see up here in this little window, this is my eBay purchase. Well, let's just, big box, lots of stamps, that equals lots of books. Kind of an odd, a great deal on the books. I don't even know how many there are in here, 40-ish, 50, whatever there are. I think I ended up paying around $80 shipped for all of them. He threw in a bonus book. I know it's a bonus book because he wrote bonus on it. And I surely wouldn't have bought Terry Beatty's The Phony Pages. As eclectic as my taste is, I would not have bought this. I mean, yeah, there's Dick Tracy and, well, maybe Ming on it. Yeah, no, I just wouldn't have bought it. But anyways, That was free. And I think I threw him away, but this guy was a doctor, because he used for packing material fax cover sheets, also known as facsimiles, of people's like test results and shit. Just the cover sheets. There were no results. But it's just odd that he used them, and not even crumpled up packing material. It's almost like he wanted me to know he was a doctor. So, anyways, Doc, thanks. I like the books. So, first off, these are in no real order. Pogo Possum, issue number 9. Nice wraparound cover. 1952. Great book. Great book. Porky Pig, 31. And 27. Walter Lantz. New Funnies, issue 193 from 1953. New Funnies, number 164 from 1950. And this is a Canadian edition. I know it's a Canadian edition because it says Canadian edition right there. And there's nothing on the inside cover. Which, I don't know if every Canadian edition's like that, but just struck me as odd. Issue 115 of Tom and Jerry's Comics from 1954. 116. And 110. And 119. You know what time it is? It is officially Howdy Doody time. Issue 24, 1953. Little Iodine. Issue 23, 1954. So it seems to be the majority of these are 53, 54. I believe so far one of them was 1950. Woody Woodpecker 23 from 1954. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories 175. 174, both from 1954. Looney Tunes 153. $155. $136. George Mikan on the back. $145. $160. This one's 1955. Starting to get newer. 151. Wheaties, Roy Campanella. I wonder if there's a catalog somewhere that shows first appearance of athletes in comics via advertisement. Bugs Bunny 34 from 1954. Issue 29 from 1953. I believe issue 28 is the first of Bugs in his own title, maybe. The previous 27 are all Del 4 color. Issue number 40 from 1955. So that was one lot, except for two books, which I'm saving to the end. So yeah, this seller had two separate lots, and I said, hey, let's make a deal. And we did. So that's lot one. Let's get it out of the way. Lot two, kind of it's not as mixed as that, but it's primarily Lone Ranger books. Issue 63, again 1954. Issue 76, one of my favorite Lone Ranger covers. Just love this cover. Issue 59. I'm not sure when I decided I was collecting Lone Ranger, but obviously I am now. Issue 58. I'm curious as to why Tonto chose to take a nap on top of the railroad bridge. You'd think there'd be better places. Issue 65 from 1953 with a cool Milky Way ad inside. I definitely don't remember wrappers like that. Or bars quite that shape. Issue 68. '61. '80. '82. '56. '53. '52. And that's it for the Lone Rangers. Also, in this same lot, there were some low-grade classics illustrated. So we've got a coverless 12 years after. And just based on the rest of these, I'm going to say it's first or second print. First print of the Iliad. These all have detached covers, split covers. Let's see here. We've got first print of, I think this one was first print. No, second print. Man Without a Country. And first print of Around the World in 80 Days. And first print of Classics Junior, The Princess Who Saw Everything. Alright, so now we're down to the last two. And one of these books is how I actually came across this seller. I was doing my standard 4-color search, and must have been Oswald the Rabbit Day, because I found 4-color 507 Oswald the Rabbit buried in that first group of books that I showed you. And when I searched through his listing, I found the Lone Ranger books, but then also buried in the first lot with the Looney Tunes and Disney books was another 4-color issue 250, Bugs Bunny in Diamond Days. And I really don't know, I'm not sure about this. We have another Canadian edition with blank pages. Now I already have the American version of this book, but this was actually featured in Seduction of the Innocent. And it's due to this, that 40s and 50s stereotypical look of the natives in the story, but it's specifically noted to be the issue where they call it the Diamonds in the Eyes, where Bugs throws a pile of diamonds and blinds these people so he can make his getaway. So, again, I don't know how that, being a Canadian version, affects value, if it does or not, better or worse. Anybody that's got any experience with Canadian variants from a collectible standpoint, chime in, let me know, because I really don't. It's kind of cool to have it, being as how it's a key issue. But tell me how you think I did for my $80. I think I did okay. I did leave one of these in here, I guess. Odd thing to use for packing material. And it's not like it was an accident, because there was one on bottom and then two on top. Oh well. that'll do it for this episode. Hopefully next week I got some more art coming in. Still waiting on a few to come in from Moody, a few bunny masks. But I've got some more covers coming in. I don't know if I can show them or not. Books aren't out yet. But I should have a couple that the covers have been released that I can show. So I need to do another art video. I'll get working on that. I'm getting way behind on the art. And I don't know of any more books I got on the way in. Claim sale or two maybe. I'm sure I'll come up with something for next week. There's always shit showing up from somewhere. So that'll do it. Again, let me know what you think on this Canadian variant. Cool or not cool? Okay. That's it. Till next time, I'm Scott from Hoarder's Hide, and I want to know what's in your hide.